hops forward. So you're gonna start with your right leg and your left leg is gonna be bent like this. And then you're gonna hop for 4 beats. 1, switch, 2, 3, 4. And then at the same time, your arms are gonna be out like this and your wrist is going to be flexed. So starting from the top is 5, 6, 7, 8. Start from your right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then on 5, you're gonna hop and pose like so. So your right leg will be popped and your weight will be on your left leg. Your left hand will be splayed on your hips like this, and your right hand is gonna be as if you're like throwing something or you're sprinkling something. So it's gonna be run, 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 pose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, hop, pose, 5, 6. Yep. And then for 7, 8, you're gonna step on your right leg and you're gonna turn clockwise. So you're gonna go 7, and then 8, you're gonna step on your left leg and you should be facing this corner. And your weight should be on your left leg. So those are the first 8 counts. So let's do the first measure. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pose, hold, 5, 6. Spin, 7. Finish spinning, 8. Yep. And then for the next 8 count, so you're gonna finish 8, and then you're going to switch your leg. So your weight is on your left leg and your right leg is popped. So when you finish 8, you're like this with the weight on your right leg and your left leg popped. And then you're gonna switch legs, and this is a prep move for 1. Yep, and now let's go to the legs for the second measure. So for 1, your left leg should be popped and your right leg should be straight. And then for 2, you're just gonna switch that, and you're also gonna go forward a little bit. So 1, 2, switch, and when you switch, you can use that to push you forward. And 3, you're gonna switch again. And then for 4, you're gonna do the same thing, but this time, you're also gonna step your right leg outwards as well as switching it. So your legs will be like this. 8 and 1, 2, 3, step out, 4. Yep. And then your arms are gonna go like this. So for 1, they will be at your shoulder level and they'll be flexed and flat. So they're gonna go up 1. And then for 2, they're going to flip down to your chest area. And then make sure to keep your hands flat. So it's gonna go 1, 2, and then for 3, they're gonna flap again and then land on your hip area. So 1, 2, flip, 3. And then for 4, they're gonna land on your thighs. You're gonna flick them again and they're gonna land on your thighs. So with the arms and legs together, it's going to be, so you're gonna turn 7, land 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then at the same time you're doing all of this, your torso is going to lean like gradually forward. And then your head will also follow, but on 4, it'll like flick up a little bit. Yeah. So all that together is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then for 5, 6, you're going to step out with your right leg again. So you just stepped out with it, but you're going to go a little bit more. 5, 6, and then you're going to turn your legs out at the same time. So 4, 5, 6. Yep. Then your hands are going to go on your hips like this. So kind of like you're putting your hands on your hips, but your wrists are touching your hips instead. So it's gonna go 4, step out more, hands, your wrists touching your hips, 5, 6, and your chest is gonna roll. So 3, 4, step out more with your hands on your hips, hip, then chest roll, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, you're gonna step forward, and you're gonna bring your forearms up like parallel, and then up to your like face level, and then you're gonna circle counterclockwise, and then your hips are gonna follow, and then once you do that, your whole body will kind of follow. So just like follow through the motions. So that's 7, 8. So 5, 6 is the chest roll, and then 7, 8 you're gonna step forward, and you're gonna circle your forearms and also your hip. Yeah. So the next 8 count again is gonna be 7, 8 prep, and 1, chest, hip, thigh, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so everything together is gonna be, from the beginning, we're gonna start hopping on our right leg. So it's gonna be, it's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, hop, 5, 6, spin, 7, 8, prep, and 1, 2, 3, 4, roll, 5, 6, roll again, 7, 8. So we just finished 7, 8 circling, and now we're going to drop down. And when we drop down, our arms are going to lower as well, so they're vertical parallel. And then our right foot, which should be in front after this, its toes are going to lift up from the ground, so it'll look like this. Yeah, we go 7, 8. You're going to drop down, 1, and then for and 2, you're going to twist your right foot, whose toe is up, so the toes are pointing left, and then you're going to bring it back. So 1 and 2, and then at the same time, your arms, which went down, are also going to go diagonally to the left, as if like your toe is a puppet and you're kind of controlling it. So you ended 7, 8, and then you're gonna go down, bring your toes up, 1 and 2, and then you're going to like wrench your arms up and slightly to the right as if you're carrying something really heavy, like a really heavy bucket, and then your left leg is gonna follow as well. So your whole torso should be like tilted up a little this way. So that's 3. Yeah, so it's gonna go 7, 8, 1 and 2. Oh, sorry, this is and 3. So this is all really fast. So and then 3. You're gonna go down as if you're putting the really heavy like bucket down, and your leg is also going to come back down as well. Yep, and here like your torso is going to be tilted again, basically just like as if you're carrying a really heavy thing. Yep, so it's going to go 7, 8, down 1, move your toes, and 2, wrench up, and 3. Yep, so and your arms are kind of parallel, and 3, you're just like putting the heavy thing down. So 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, and then for 4 and 5, you're going to lift the heavy thing back up again, but this time from the other side, so your torso is going to be tilted slightly to the left, and your right leg will be raised instead. So, and 4 and 5. So you're going to be holding this one up in the air for much longer than the first one. So take your time bringing the imaginary heavy thing across your body. And then you're going to land and 6. So your arms are going to go down, and your torso is going to also, or like your body is also going to go boom, boom. And your feet are going to stomp, stomp. So boom, boom. Yeah, so all together it's down 1 and 2, up and down 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Yep. Yeah, so 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. And for 7, 8, you're gonna reach, and you're gonna cross your arms like this, and you're going to kind of turn your toes in and your knees in as well, like this. For 7, and you're gonna tilt your head to the left. So 7, and then you're gonna uncross everything and like put your head back into place. So it's not gonna like tilt to the right all the way, but it might tilt like slightly to the right. So 7, and then uncross, bring your fists like to your hips, your legs should be turned out, and your head's pointing just like a little bit slightly to the left. So 7, 8, yeah. So that 8 count altogether is going to be 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Yeah. So after that, you're gonna put your left hand behind your back, and you're gonna put your right hand forward, like you finished like whipping, and then you're gonna go down and up and down and up and down and up. Yeah, so this is a move that requires like a little bit of groove, so just try to like bounce with it. But so basically what you're gonna do is down, but with both legs, 1, then come up, and 2. So then you're gonna bend your right leg and lift your left leg up in the air. Then you're gonna go down with both legs, 3, up, and then you're gonna bend 4. Yeah. So that's kind of the gist of it. And then like to help you bounce a little bit more, when you stand on your right leg, you should put this shoulder forward and this shoulder back. And then when you stand on your left leg, you should put this shoulder more forward and this shoulder back. And then I also like to like nod my head a little bit to help with the bounce. So you're gonna do that 3 times. So once to the right, once to the left, once to the right. Yep. So that's gonna be 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Yep. And then for 7, 8, you're just gonna step forward with your left leg, 7, and then put your feet together, 8. So 7, 8. Yep. So that 8 count is gonna go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, and your hand should be behind your back. Yep, so those 2 8 counts counted all together. You just did 5, 6, 7, 8, down 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step 7, 8. Okay, so after you did this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps, 7, 8. The next thing you're gonna do is bring your arms in front of you and to your mouth like you're calling someone. And then you're going to lean forward and then you're gonna come back. So 7, 8, 1, 2. Yeah. So 1, 2. And then you're going to take your arms and then you're going to kind of cross them in an X motion like this. And at the same time, your legs are going to come in and then come out. So I'm spinning on the balls of my feet. I'm spinning on the balls of my feet. So my heels don't really have that much weight. So I'm just rotating like this. Yep. So lean forward, 1, 2. Take your arms and cross them in an X, and at the same time, turn your feet in, and then turn them back out for 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, and you should land with your legs like together and your arms at your shoulders. And then for 5, 6, you're gonna turn and push your arm, push your left arm to the right, and pop and bring your left foot out. So 1, 2, cross, 3, 4, push, 5, and bring it down for 6, or bring it back for 6. Yeah. So 5, 6, and then put your hands on your, or put your left hand on your hip like this, and then point with your right hand, like a finger gun this way. And you're gonna look at it. 7. And then you're gonna bring your arm down, and then you're gonna look at the audience for 8. Yeah, so that whole 8 count is a lot of small moves, but once you get like the hang of it, then it's pretty easy. So you're gonna go 1, 2, cross, 3, 4, push, 5, 6, look, 7, 8. Yeah. So after this, you're going to body roll, and you're also going to pony. And when you roll, like put the emphasis on when you're going back. So like you can also pop your shoulders in to like help emphasize that. So basically your hands are gonna be on your hips, or actually your left hand is gonna be on your hip and your right hand is gonna be down. And then you're gonna pony roll, 1, 2. Actually the counting is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So you just finished 7, look down, 8, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you pony, it's your right leg that's coming up. And then after that, you're gonna pony again, but this time you're gonna pony and your right leg is still going up, but it's gonna kind of like go out. Yeah, and like your torso will naturally want to like turn the opposite way, so you can follow that like that. And then your head is also gonna flick the same direction your feet are going up. It may not feel very intuitive to go that direction, like you might wanna go right or left instead, but it's right. Yeah. So this is 5, 6, and then it goes in, so the opposite direction as it was before for 7, 8. And then your arms, so they're down for the 2 body roll ponies, and then for this way, you're going to start here, and then you're going to push. You can also like shoulder roll a little bit from your right arm up to down, and then your left arm from down to up. Yeah, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, then push, 5, 6, and then you're gonna do the opposite way, 7, 8. Yeah, so it should be left arm up, right arm up. Yep. So those are the next 2 8 counts. I'll do them with counts. So we just finished 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more thing, when you're kicking to the sides, make sure you do them pretty explosively and get there fast, because it may look a little offbeat if you do it a little bit slower. So we just finished 5, 6, 7, 8. And for the next step, you're gonna step out with your left leg into kind of a lunge. And then you're gonna do the same hand motions you're doing, but this time you're not switching. You're kind of just like cycling. So you're gonna start with your right arm up and your left arm down, and you're gonna circle your right arm down straight, and so at the same time you can kind of roll your shoulder, and then your left arm is gonna come up like this. Yep. So you're gonna do that 3 times, so it's just like circling up and down, but you should definitely be trying to hit this pose each time. So like circle, hit, circle, hit, circle, hit. But I know once it gets fast, it can get pretty hard to hit that. So don't worry about it too much. So you're gonna step out and you're gonna push up 1. And then when you're kind of like reloading or circling back, your left leg is going to, so like your weight is on your toes, then your left leg is gonna pivot in like this, and it's gonna come back out again when you hit the post. So you're gonna do that 3 times. So so that whole thing lasts 4 counts, but it's like 3 beats and 4 counts. So just like follow the music, and the music will be like Yep. Yeah. So that should be counts 1 through 4. And then for 5, you're gonna put your hands behind your back, and then you're gonna hop onto this left leg, the one that is out, and you're gonna bring your right leg up. So it's gonna be 5, and then you're gonna switch 6. Yep. So you're gonna go 5, 6, and then you're going to finger gun the audience. You're going to go down like this, so your knees will be bent and your torso will be slightly forward and your head will be slightly angled down and to your left. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, so you're just going to go down and up. And well, actually your head isn't that angled and it shouldn't move too much when you go down and up. It should be mostly your legs and a little bit of your guns, like you're shooting. And the words will be catch up. Yep. So that 8 count altogether is gonna be 5, 6, down, 7, 8. Yep. Then after that, you're gonna go down again, but your hands are gonna be on your hip, or your wrists will be resting on your hip the same way that it was in the beginning. And then you're gonna go down, and then now this is the time that you go down with your head angled a little bit to the ground. So you go 1, and then for 2, nothing is gonna move except for your head. Just gonna like go back into place. So 1, 2, and then 3. You're gonna throw your arms up, and they're gonna come throw them, and then come down in an X, and then at the same time, your left leg is going to go up too. So you're going to go down 1, 2, 3. And when you throw, like you can kind of like push your chest in like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're gonna, so in the choreography video, they're all like in one big cha-cha line, so it doesn't look as weird. But if you're by yourself, you're just gonna put your hands on the imaginary shoulder of the next person in your imaginary cha-cha line, and you're gonna hop once with both legs, and then hop on your left leg, hop once with both legs, and then hop on your right leg. Yep, so that should be 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And just imagine like you're in a party cha-cha line, so you should be like pretty light on your feet and bouncy and pretty quirky. So after this, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're gonna hop. You're gonna lay on a pose, and so you're gonna have your left leg popped and your right or your left leg like, or your right, no, your left arm like kind of on your leg and your right arm kind of behind you. And you're just gonna hold this for 4 counts. So you're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, hop, 1, 2, 3, 4. And like what they're doing right now is looking at the girl that's singing, so you can pretend that there's a girl in front of you that's singing. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna open out your arms like this for 4 counts, 5, 6, 7, 8. So kind of like your ballerina, your palm should be up, and it goes slowly for 4 counts. And then that is the end of the chorus. So those last 3 counts put together are gonna go like this. So you, 5, 6, down 7, 8, down again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
yo, yo.